Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin abdika wa rasulika lal mu'minina wal mu'minat wal muslimina wal muslimat. New series of the speeches of Hazrat Shariat'Chapter, trade for the hereafter. So this was 110 years before it was delivered in the Jami Masjid, great mosque of Saharanpur. Maulana Sayyid Ahmad Sahib Thanvi, he has composed this bayan. After this khutbah masnoona, Hazrat has recited the ayat, Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. فقد قال الله تعالى إن الله اشترى من المؤمنين أنفسهم وأموالهم بأن لهم الجنة. This is a part of a ayat. In this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is describing the basic of the human life and what are necessaries for this worldly life in a very short way. After thinking deep in it, then it will be apparent that we are making the very shortnesses in our basic duties regarding the deen. And for the rectification, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned the course in this ayat. We can't deny that we are making very big shortnesses in our way of life, and we are straying away from the basics of the deen or the center of deen, and we are just the slave of our own desires and our own wills. अहले इस्लाम की तखसीस कैद इख्तराजी नहीं. We are not saying that these shortnesses are only the Muslims are doing, other nations are not doing. When we think that the underdevelopment of the Muslim world, and we think that the non-Muslim world, they are advanced in their technology, in their trade, and in the worldly way of life. And some of the leadership of Muslim world, they are appreciating these developments and these worldly achievements. So they are on one side, they are praising the developments of the European countries and the developed society. The other side, in indirect way, they are cursing the Muslim society. And this is a very dangerous. No doubt that we should deliver the things and we should explain the things, that what are the main the reason that they have achieved the civic laws, best civic laws, and the best developments, revolution in their own nation. Basically, they have taken the things from us and we have left them. So in my Urdu speech, I have mentioned that in Quran there is a complete chapter, Surah Al-Hadid, discussing the things related to the iron and industry and fiha basu shadid wa manafil linnas, that I have placed in those iron ores the great beneficial things to benefit the society and the great destruction equipments in that. This was the Quran is basically in general addressed to the all human being. And when it is specific for the Muslim, so it is said, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, in that way, or to Muslims in that way. But if it is a delivered or that Ya ayyuhannas, so it is for the general human being. So our ethnic rules of Islamic society, which were being fully implemented and the institutionalized by the Umar bin Khattab radiallahu anhu, and the main instruction of the Khutbatul Wida. So this the planning of the institutions and the rules and the laws and regulations by the Umar bin Khattab has brought peace and the development in the society. When Ibrahim alayhi salam, he has completed the construction of a Kaaba and started the planning for the Makkah and the Hijaz. So he asked in his prayer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allahumma jal haza balada amina. Oh Allah, bless with the peace in this area. And then he mentioned warzukum minas samarat, all the developments, achievements which the human struggle being can achieve, that is known as a samara. For the fruit, in Arabic it's different word, fakiyatan kasira. It is fakiyah. But Ibrahim alayhi salam is asking the samara, all the achievements which the human being is getting on their struggle, so their output should come to Makkah and these holy places. So these were being developed, fully institutionalized by the Umar bin Khattab, and they are like a motorways. In motorways, it is not looking that whether this vehicle is of having kafir or Muslim, but if it is a perfect and everything is updated, so they will go 120, 140 kilometer per hour race and they will reach the destination safely. And our vehicles are punctured, so that is why we are not achieving those things. So Hazrat is discussing these things. So in our next sitting, we will carry on the further developments. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.